How you doing? Welcome. I am Dallas George. This is Chef Jack Kraft, and we're from the Johnson Avenue Hy-vee. I'm the seafood manager there, and today we're going to take you over how to do a Cajun crab boil involving Alaskan king crab and Louisiana Gulf shrimp. Jack?
Okay, let's take it away here. So what we've done is when we actually sell these stock pots at Hy-vee, they have this little insert that goes in the bottom of them for steaming crab, where it would sit in there about that high from the bottom. You just put your water in, and then you can drop your crab legs in and it'll steam the crab without having it sit down in the water. For the purposes of this, we decided to just omit this. We're not going to use it because we're doing more of a boil today. So it's a real simple recipe. It just involves, we're using just a Zatarain's crab boil. You can buy these right at Hy-vee. They're super easy to use. It's basically just a pouch that has all your seasonings, herbs, everything in it, and you just drop that pouch down in. And you won't get all the, everything all over your food while you're cooking. It'll stay in the pouch.
So you're just getting the flavor, none of the mess.
That's right. That's right. So, okay. Now, what we're going to do is we have some red potatoes that we halved. We quartered, I'm sorry. And we're going to add these potatoes in. There's about maybe 1.5 pounds of potatoes here. So we're
about 10 potatoes.
Okay. We have some andouille sausage, Johnsonville product. A lot of people will just use kielbasa in their boils, but this is a little bit spicier, so we thought we'd go with the andouille today. There's these two. We've already cut them up, and we're going to drop those down in there. And then we just have some of the baby corns, or not baby, but just like the quarter ears of corn. These are frozen ears. Obviously in the summertime, if you can get fresh corn, that would be the best route to go, but this will definitely do if you can't get the fresh. So we're going to drop those in, and we have 6 of these.
Quite a tasty little bath we got going there, Jack.
Oh yeah, smelling wonderful. And then we're also going to add a little extra cayenne pepper in here too, about maybe a teaspoon or so. And that's just purely to taste. If you want it spicier, add more cayenne. So now we're going to let this cook for about 10 minutes in here before we add any of our other ingredients. So we're just going to kind of let the potatoes start to get cooked, and of course the sausage is already fully cooked in the corn, but it'll just help to get all that flavor in there if we let it go for about 10 minutes or so. Okay, so our boil's been going for about 10 minutes here. The potatoes are getting cooked nicely. The flavors, you can really smell it. They're starting to come out. They smell just wonderful. So what we're going to do is we have about
2 pounds.
Yeah, between 1.5 pounds and 2 pounds of king crab legs, Alaskan king crab legs, and we're going to drop these down in. Now these are fully cooked already, so basically what you're doing is you're just reheating the crab and you're infusing the flavors of the boil into the crab meat. So we're going to drop those down in, and if they don't fit, you can just bend the legs like this and they'll go in very nicely. So we're going to drop all these in.
That looks good.
Oh yeah.
'Tis the season for Alaskan king crab.
That's right.
For sure.
Okay, and then we also have the Gulf shrimp here. Now we chose to leave the shells on. You get a little bit more flavor when you leave the shells on. I think they get a little nicer color on them. So we're going to drop these in.
And those are 2130 count Louisiana Gulf shrimp,
Yep.
wild caught USA. So I like keeping it all local as well, as far as, within the USA. And that's always a good draw, too.
So basically we're just going to put the lid back on, and we're going to let these go for maybe about 4 minutes or so. Really not very long. The shrimp isn't going to take long to cook, and you don't want to overcook that because it'll get tough on you. So we're going to let this go for about another 4 minutes, and we'll be ready to eat. Okay, so it's been going for about another 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and now we're ready to drain the water off. So we're just going to go over to the sink here. We're going to drain most of this water off. So you can see you got your nice mixture in there. And then just onto a platter it goes. Here we go.
Oh, look at that. That was awesome.
That's right. And it's all ready to go right here. So we're going to show you how to just crack the crab legs here real quick. We have a new product at Hy-vee. It's a pair of crab cracking, well, not cracking, but crab scissors. And they're kind of they're angled, you can see, so that you can get into the meat. Dallas is going to cut some open here and show us how easy it is.
It's so easy with these. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever use a cracker again once I've used those scissors. Once you get up under there, though, you can just cut right up the side of these things. And the fact that they're curved like this makes them really cool because they keep your hands up off of the leg, but they keep you in there in a good cutting position to go right up the side of them. So you cut up one side, flip it over, cut up the other side, it goes right through there pretty easy.
You can just go to each knuckle.
Yes. Then you're just going to crack it right there, split this leg open.
Over here, if you want,
You see that all that meat's just ready to just come right out. One big chunk. And of course you got your knuckle meat down here as well, but all that's just going to come out really easy like. And you can pretty much use that same premise to go all the way up the leg to get every little bit of that meat out. And as you can see, that's a nice chunk of meat right there, and that came out very easily.
So
then we got our shrimp here that we left our shells on. And as you can see, also very easy. We left the shells on because it's going to add a little more flavor. If you want to take them off ahead of time, if you don't want to mess with them afterwards, you can do that too. But there you go. A product of delicious shrimp and crab boil.